I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it gets a little weird when you record 2 videos on one day, Thursday, and then you don't have to record a video on Friday, and so you wake up at like 6:45 and it's already been like 20 minutes and you're like, shit, I gotta record! Morning. Now that I've actually figured stuff out on assaulting a wolf castle and stronghold kingdoms, and Aaron's awake.
Morning.
Doing a bit of questing before the live stream happens later today. I gotta... It's raining or I would have went down to the hot tub. Shockwave has experienced it may be busy or has stopped responding. You know... Wowhead, you caused my shockwave to just freak the out so much.
I don't know if I even have Shockwave installed.
But... Let me scratch my back. I can do that now. This is the arm that's been able to get all the way up my back and scratch most of it. But Aaron had to scratch my back a lot more when my finger was all broken because I couldn't... I mean, I could get my arm up there, but it was... Anyways. It was difficult, so... We're heading out to... Well, I'm already out here. To Thunder Totem. Yeah, Blood Totem Tribe. Yeah, Torrens fighting Torrens. Yeah. Probably catch you guys during the live stream. Aaron will put stuff up, see what's going on. One of the guys in there that was ahead of us wanted to make absolutely sure he got the little fajita things on his Chipotle thing. Because he's like, can I get the peppers, onions, fajita vegetable blend thing right here, right there, right here? And lady's like, yes? like he seemed like he'd never gotten them before in his life or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's 11:45. We need to head home right now and start up the PlayStation. Well, it's already in rest mode, so we're good. Tour cruiser right here. Yeah, I need to quit jumping the missions.
Yeah. So TJ's doing his live stream. I'm watching it on my computer just so I can keep track of the chat. Right now it's just me and Ice Knight in there, but weirdly it says one person watching now.
Yeah, well, my computer says, or my phone, the thing over here says there's 2 people watching, which is your computer. My phone stopped because it was getting really hot, which happens during a Young Turks thing, so...
That's fair. And while he's doing that, I'm honestly paying more attention just by looking over than by switching on my computer, because it's at least 15 seconds behind, but I'm also playing WoW, so it's usually more than that.
Dragon support vessels.
Yeah. Before this, we went out and got Chipotle. Not really sure what we're doing after this, but yeah.
If you want to finish up High Mountain,
yeah.
It probably won't take but maybe a couple hours to finish up High Mountain.
Yeah. So more WoW after this.
Oh my god, they're draining me. Aceton collectors.
Hate aceton collectors. Alright, well.
It seems to be a common thing. Most people can't seem to play science vessels for some reason, and I don't get it.
All right, it is just past 8, almost 8:15. I've been playing Hearthstone. TJ played WoW for a bit, and then got up to cook, which is awesome on its own. Because we don't do that enough. He told me that it's well, when he got up, he told me it was a surprise for what it was, and then he hinted that it's Italian, which kind of told me what it was. But regardless, I saw that it was spaghetti.
No.
It is not spaghetti. Okay. What is it?
Look.
Is that gnocchi?
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I love you. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm the nervous wreck that cleans up after I get done cooking. After, like, almost immediately after I get done cooking.
I'll get out of your way.
Well, no, it's fine. I just didn't want you to, like, smother me with a hug. And I'm like, no. Some of this stuff is like, if it sits here for an hour, will dry. I'm like, no, I want that.
But that is super awesome. Thank you so much for it. It's
The only thing I don't necessarily understand that you'll eat is the olive breadsticks.
oh, I totally will eat those.
I think they're green olives.
Oh, I'll still probably eat them. All right, and we're gonna sit down and watch something.
I'm just coming over here because I don't want to be sitting at my computer.
Yeah.
My booty. Oh. Morning. So, I've made the kitchen look normal again. So just a mess. It's on heavy, with high temp and high heat dry. Because I just want to make sure that all that stuff and all that dried stuff just... When I put it on heavy with high and heat dry and like a little extra soap, it's like I'm going to do this with a full clean. So yeah. I was doing Court of Ferranda stuff this morning for my Emissary Quest daily thing. And I got done with the one in Asuna that you have to go back and kill like all the vineyards and stuff. When I got done, he's like, that should put to rest their corrupted spirits. You have my thanks. And I'm like, get out of this planet, Prince Ferrandus. And Aaron's like, yeah, he's been here a little too long. 10,000 years as a ghost. I guess it comes up, he's been here so long, he's coming up with dad puns.
Yeah, that sounds right.
After 10,000 years of being a wandering spirit and basically everyone you know telling you, you're bad, you caused this. Ah.
Asuna used to be beautiful 10,000 years ago.
So I have another questy thing that I don't want to do that's involved. I don't want to do it, not because it's not easy. It's ridiculously easy. But it's, I have to kill the Lothian Prowlers and then Pride Lord Meowl. I love the name Meowl. I can't look at those things for a long time, without like internally losing my shit, I guess. It's a cat druid that's trying to be a boomkin, and it's Pride Lord Meowl. That's what I call him. I don't think they are. I forget what they actually are called. They actually have a species name. And Prowler is just like, hi, I'm a cat. And so, but the whole species has a name, and it's in the druid. It's in the, when you're feral, you get that as a talent, or it's something on your fangs. I don't know. So, that's that. Sunday's typical day today. Goddamn basilisk. Bear. I'll catch you guys later. So Aaron did a Warlock questy thing.
Yeah.
The first part of your order campaign, right?
I don't know.
I think it is because you got the achievement for the classic.
Yeah. Went and rescued 2 out of the 3 people I was supposed to off of, what's the planetoid?
I was looking it up and Googling it. I think it's where Netherlight Temple, the Priest Order Hall, is.
Yeah, it's some planetoid, anyway. And everyone that was there was like, there were paladins, there were priests, there were people running around with Taurens.
It could have been a paladin.
Yeah. But I finished all of that, came back out, and yeah, now I can do the second level, the not just imps, but acolytes.
Yay! Oh, they're actually acolytes?
I think they're called acolytes.
Black Harvest acolytes or something like that? Yeah. Whatever. We're off to Mod to go have lunch.
Yay! Food! It's 1:30.
So, all right, the car is right here. They apparently they had to open a little later today because we don't know why, but they had a rough morning.
And they mentioned that they were actually really happy that we came in later because out of all of their customers, we're the only ones they knew of who they would have been upset to say, sorry, you have to come back in about an hour.
Yeah, and then the tea, the tea we get, the caramelized pear, was normal tea. Like, I thought maybe because they're next to each other that they mixed them up when putting them back because they were rushed this morning. No, both black teas taste the same. He goes, oh, there wasn't any sweetener in here, so we brought out like a base batch or something. I don't know, because he didn't fill it all the way, but anyways, yeah. So that, and apparently they add the certain kind of sweetener to put in there.
Which makes sense.
So it's just regular black tea with sweetener in it, still. And then as we were leaving, my pizza was also a little soggy in the center, which made me think that the oven wasn't hot, because they were really, really, really busy, and if they opened late, it didn't have time to churn up the heat. Plus, they were really busy, and like, pizza's in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. It's just gonna cool down the oven.
Yeah.
So, like, once it kind of cooled down, I looked over there, and they've got, like, the plug on the front. And I'm like, yep, oven was getting cold. And then the one thing that Aaron was like, that he saw as we were leaving, the guy on the...
like, Marionberry lemonade or whatever it was.
The Marion Blackberry lemonade.
There was a guy with a scoop taking all the film off and putting it into a container. He just looked like he hated life.
I'm just sitting there staring at him, and he's like, and I'm like, jobs you don't ever think of that. And he goes, it is the weirdest thing, but okay. And then he got done doing it.
Yeah.
That's why my Snapchat said, I feel like we're a little, like, we may be celebrities at Beaverton Mod Pizza. Well, that was a whole lot of forgetting to record last night and not charging the camera. We got home from the store and started playing what I'm calling Little Kenoro at this point, and yeah, sort of kept doing things, then started dinking around on our other characters, and ate taquitos, and went to bed.
Yeah.
And now my allergies are firing off. Yeah, it's probably because we're hitting fall and the plants know it.
Yeah.
Because we're not staying hot with a little bit of cold and rain. Because during the summer that didn't happen, but now it's like gray all over the place. Like, the clouds are probably going to be sticking around for most of the day. In fact, my AccuWeather was sort of like, man, maybe rain at 10. And I'm like, yeah, you said maybe rain yesterday, but it never actually rained. It sort of showered. It sprinkled all day.
I think living in the Pacific Northwest has kind of dulled you to what rain means.
Well, I just get tired of people like, oh my god, it's raining, I need to wear, like, all my winter clothing. And whatnot. But then again, apparently Ugg boots are just stylish year-round.
Depending on who you ask, it's either always or never.
Yeah. I consider practical clothing for what it is.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 68 today.
AccuWeather said up to 71 for me, but...
Yeah. But I need to, at some point, buy long pants.
Your vacation starts this week.
Yes, on Thursday.
We'll have normal videos, and then Thursday's gonna be wonky. Friday will be one take, and Aaron will be in it, and then weekends will be normal because he won't be working because he usually... Hi. Oh right, they're doing property inspections this week.
Yeah.
Better stay dressed all day. But we're in the beginning of the numbering system, so they usually, like when they have to test the fire alarm and stuff, they usually come by the first day of it.
Very predictable.
Unless the inspections take longer in like 100 through 400, which is entirely possible. Who knows what the inspections will find in some people's apartments.
I like that they give warning.
Well, I think they have to.
Like, not just so at 351, it felt like they didn't give much warning on inspections, but it could just be memory being fuzzy.
Well, that too. Plus you're in a neighborhood where you didn't want to give people you wanted to give them the absolute minimum notice, plus also a different state, different rules.
Right.
But you lived in an area where you wanted to give them the minimum rules so that they didn't have time to fix everything up for the management.
Yeah.
Here it's sort of like, oh, there's an inspection, looking around but like whatever. It got confused leaving the Wi-Fi and was still doing a little. Now it's not even getting anywhere close to logging in. Still stuck at a little bit of loading. People will bring out their little baggies and pick up their dog poop and then leave it. I'm like, kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, I understand that you're not leaving your dog poop in the middle of the thing for everyone to step on and everyone realizes it's a bright blue bag in the middle of a gray landscape, but...
At the risk of punning, shit, people.
I guess so. Yeah, it just had me retry. I don't think the servers are down. I think my phone's having issues talking to the... whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
I find it very strange that he was standing there like he was gonna rent one of the bikes and then all of a sudden like put his phone in his pocket really fast and is now walking over to Nike.
Yeah. May have realized he didn't have sufficient balance on it or whatever. Or the bikes over there may not work.
Or he's just banned because he lost one of them or something like that.
Oh, they don't ban you.
No, I'm... But... Okay, no, he's going over there to rent them, so... That one was already rented?
Or something was wrong.
It could have been considered that it was wrong. It was broken.
Alright.
It looked parked unusually close to the thing, like it should have been locked up on the thing, but not actually. Like, the bar that locks things was touching the railing.
Bye.
But yeah, in conclusion, yeah, there hasn't actually been many bike riders for those of you that were getting angsty about us yelling at the bike riders. There's still some because we have like religiously strong people that like to ride their bikes regardless of weather. And while I understand, and I do have some people, especially that live in Alaska, that will bike ride until, well, there's about 5 feet of snow on your driveway. But yeah, there isn't too terribly much more going on. I have to edit this. Emissary quests are unlocking in about 10 minutes. Anyways, I was going to do my emissary quests right away because I have my research will actually be ending here in like 2 hours, something like that. I think it was like, I don't know, with the way my phone's having reception right now, I don't want to check the Legion app, but I checked it this morning and it was like, of the circle, it was really close. And I was like, okay. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for that research to boost from 50 to 100%, or 50 to 75% artifact power gain. Because why not? I mean, it gives me a little bit of time to do something on Star Trek, maybe? I have to do my researches on that. Or something. Maybe just get the video done so it's not uploading at like 3 o'clock when I'm trying to watch The Young Turks. I hate that. whether I'm uploading from my computer or I'm uploading something from the PlayStation, it's always, it's like the phone lags a little bit on the thing, and it's just like every 5 seconds it'll go into the little and like rebuffer, so it has no cache or queue or whatever. It has no buffer. So yeah, that's fun. I will chat with you. I'll probably get this video up fast, and then I'll do emissary quests later while it's raining or something. It's gonna be fun to go over this and figure out what happened this weekend. Things are so boring because Aaron and I are playing WoW, and I'm remembering a lot of the stuff that happened in WoW, but not a lot of the stuff that we're actually doing, because what we're doing is playing WoW.